Doing, everybody? This is Phil from New York Rocks, and we're down here off Broadway on 50th Street for Pieces of Ass. And we're down here with all the beautiful ladies. We just came out of the show, and the photographers are all taking pictures, and we're going to talk to the ladies in a minute or two. But they seem to be getting a lot of attention, and why not? Come on now, guys, look. Some shots out. You don't want some shots out. All right, this is Phil from New York Rocks, and we have the producer of the show, Pieces of Ass. We could say ass now because we're in year 2005, and that's the way it is. How you doing?
Good.
My name is Phil. I'm from New York Rocks, and your name is?
Brian Howie. I'm the director and one of the producers of the show.
Okay. Now, how'd you come up with this show? You know.
I always was curious about the mind of the female and the attractive female in particular. I always knew there were certain peer and personal and societal pressures that kind of came along with being attractive, and I thought that would make interesting material on the stage. And I also kind of, I'll be honest with you, thought if I could solve the riddle, I would get the keys to the kingdom. I don't know anything. I find out every day how little I know.
They say the first 100 years is the hardest, but how'd you get, what'd you start out with? You started out with the show, or you've been doing plays? And
Never. I always did film and television. My background is as a writer. I'd gone to a lot of shows in the last couple of years, and I noticed that everybody was kind of having their say on stage other than the ones that I personally had an interest in, and that was attractive women. And I thought, you know, we get to look at them, we get to talk about them, let's have them have their say. And this is the first show I've ever directed, and that probably helped because we put together kind of a non-traditional theatrical experience that, you know, people who go to theater a lot can relate to, and people who never go to theater at all can kind of have a unique experience here.
Right. So it's like a reality show about women, like a sexy kind of funny, in a funny way, right?
Absolutely. I mean, it's kind of women being themselves. I mean, it's tough for us, you know, when you ask an actress to play themselves, that's not actually the easiest thing. You know, a lot of times actresses are actresses because they don't like to be themselves, they like to hide behind their part. That is why the girls we have in our show are very real. We brought reality people in tonight. That's why it worked very well with them, because they're being who they are.
Now, when you did the casting for the show, you must have had a lot of ladies, right? Did you have a lot of ladies to choose from?
We did. We always have a lot of ladies to choose from, and everybody always thinks they can cast this show, but what we're really looking for is somebody who is willing to be honest and open up and share their personal experiences, you know, in front of hundreds of people every night. And that's kind of how we do it. I've had, you know, people send me letters just saying, I like the show, I'd like to talk about this, who had never been on stage in their lives, and somehow they end up on our stage.
Okay, now the show is running. What is it running now? It's running right here in the theater, in this theater. And when is it running, and how long?
It is here indefinitely. It's here 6 nights a week, Tuesday through Sunday nights. It started out in New York 2 years ago. It moved to Los Angeles, went to Las Vegas. It came back here to New York. It's going all over the world, but it'll be here at Dodger Stages Tuesday through Sundays indefinitely. Go to piecesofass.com for tickets.
Okay, that's what I wanted to find out. You can tell all the people out there how they can find out more about what you're doing. They can go to the website at piecesofass.com, right? Piecesofass.com. I'm here with the producer. I want to thank you for talking with me. Best of luck to you. You're doing a wonderful job. Great idea. Yeah, come over here. I like that. Oh, you want the, oh, okay. I got the lady from the Apprentice here. She wants the right side. That's the man side, no?
No, it's
you're taking it. You're taking it. Well,
right
you were
right
just
here.
on the Apprentice.
I was.
So you know you're a strong lady.
Yeah, I'm real tough. Kick your ass.
Oh,
yeah.
You wanna win?
Yeah.
Promise me.
Yeah, I got fired.
Oh, that's all right.
From everywhere.
Hey,
Really.
don't worry about it. You know, it's just a job.
You sound like the New Yorker.
You gotta move on
You know
to
what?
better things. That's
Get
it.
fired, hired. What are you gonna do?
Okay, tell everybody out there your name, because if they're not familiar watching Apprentice, because not everybody likes to watch Donald
I was
Trump.
not
you know?
fired. My name
Come
is
on.
Jennifer C. Jennifer Crisafulli.
Right.
I was a little bit more of the controversial Apprentice.
Right.
From season 2.
She didn't take no, you know.
Yeah.
She PS.
Told me to shut up. I got yelled at. I got in fights with the women. It was a
You made it
rough
interesting.
one.
You made it interesting.
Yeah, it's good. It's
Well,
good. You know, it was
they
a
all
favorite.
just like, yes, yes, sir, no, sir. Like you stood up for yourself.
Yeah, no. I didn't take any crap at all.
Okay. Now, you've been doing a lot of things with yourself after The Apprentice. You've been doing some work.
Wild. It's just I wouldn't have believed it,
Right.
you know.
Right.
But yeah, you got asked to do stuff like this, and Max Magazine, Howard Stern, and all the news
Oh, yeah?
networks, and
But he didn't want to take your clothes off. Did he bother you? Yeah, Howard Stern.
Howard was really good to me. Howard was cool. No, he really empathized with me for getting fired, and he was cool. You know what? They did ask. They're like, "Can you get in a We'll hire you. We'll hire you to get in a bikini." Ha ha ha. He asked if my boobs were real. Yes, they are.
And you're from New York too, right? You're from New York. Okay. So you're gonna keep yourself busy now. Now you got to get some offers over there. Now come on, it's going around.
We're working on it.
Going on.
Yeah, there's stuff in the pipeline there for sure.
All right.
Like,
So you started with this play, but how'd you get the job with the play? How'd you land the part? You went casted for it?
No, I got a call from one of the producers over there, Mr. Hannah, and then they asked me to come to the premiere of it, and I did a lot of press for them.
Right.
And then the director just kept on calling me and wouldn't let me not do the play. Even up until this morning, I was like, I don't want to go on stage. I was horrified.
Was tonight your first night? Tonight was your first night on the stage?
Tonight I never even rehearsed it.
You did well. You did well. You did very good. Well, got to give you a lot of credit. You went up there and you
I'd
know.
rather get fired by Trump again. This is harder.
Aw, man. But you did well. You did well. You didn't stutter. You went right through your whole routine.
Remember
You
which
did
one was
very
it?
well. I remember.
What was it?
Oh, don't kill me on the spot
so
now.
full of shit.
Come on. You're killing me. She's trying to get me fired. Come on, there's a lot going on over here. I'm a little nervous. I get nervous too. What do you think? I ain't human. I'm human. I'm human too.
All right, well, thanks so much for having
I love this skit tonight.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
I'm having mental lapse. Come on, there's all these beautiful women over here.
Yeah,
Come
they're
on.
So beautiful, all these women, all of them. I'm like backstage, we're all naked. I'm like, damn skinny, beautiful women.
Oh, that's where I should have been. I wish I was back there. See, you were lucky. Thank you. Hello, how are you?
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing New York Rocks.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we live or Memorex?
Oh, live, but live taped. You know how it is in TV world, right?
Yes, I do.
You were wonderful, fabulous. It was so powerful.
Yeah, it was a great show tonight. I'm so proud of these girls. And
Well, you're good.
oh, thank you. Thanks.
I can't even barely do my Robert De Niro on you because you really were good.
Thanks.
You were.
Appreciate that.
What a great message you have.
Oh, well, I've been through a lot, and yeah, I've got a lot to say. I'm a blonde with a lot to say.
Very powerful message. You should make that a movie, actually, you know? Yeah, I think it could be a movie.
I don't know if anybody would pay $10 to see that, but I'll tell you one thing.
Where is $10 a movie? Where is it $10 a movie?
That's right. But I do think, I'm so proud of this show. I think this show is amazing. I think the girls are amazing.
Oh,
and I
man.
think that everyone should come and see Pieces of Ass.
Absolutely, absolutely. I seen it last week, and I loved the stories that they did last week. But I was very surprised how they changed it around, and they're putting other people, the other ladies are coming on the show, and they're adding their element to the show.
Right.
And yours was very, very, very powerful, a beautiful message, man.
Thank you. I appreciate
It's like
that.
a message of hope, and right?
Right.
Right,
Listen, if you can survive my life,
Yeah.
It's hopeful.
Yeah. Oh no.
No, I'm
But
glad you like
you had a wonderful life.
yeah, I have had an amazing life with all its ups and downs. Yeah.
See, I had a good childhood, but my adulthood, I'm waiting for like my adulthood to be good.
See, I'm
You know?
doing it backwards.
Yeah,
now
yeah.
I'm kind of getting it at this point in life.
Yeah.
But it's not important when you get it. It's just important that you get it. Right?
You learned a lot. You acquired a lot of wisdom.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Me too, by all the trials and tribulations I went through in my life. But you started your career out a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
You started doing acting, modeling in California, right?
Started acting about 27 or 28 years ago.
Yeah.
In California. So
Yeah.
I've been doing this a long, long time.
Right. Okay. And now you're in California now, or have you moved? You moved in New York?
Yeah, I've been here 13 years.
New York's cool, right? Right. I've been here all my whole life, and I love New York.
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
I would never leave. I would never leave New York, never ever. And us New Yorkers, we just been through so much, and been through so much with 9/11, and I could never leave this place. You know what I mean? If they're gonna destroy us, I want to be here, and I want to be with the people that I love. You know what I mean?
I do. I love it here. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for a wonderful, beautiful interview. You're a beautiful person, not just on the outside, on the inside.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
I'm
that.
very happy. I'm very happy to talk to you. Billy.
Me before.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did,
Oh,
like
I
2 or
did,
3
but yeah,
weeks
but now
ago.
you're in the show. You see, you know what I mean?
Oh,
See,
last
see, last time you weren't. See, now I got you. But you see, last time you were here, I interviewed you, but you weren't in the show, and this time you are. But I want everybody to know and who you are out there. I'm standing next to Barbara, right, Barbara?
Are we
you doing?
interviewing now?
Yeah,
Okay,
we're interviewing.
Barbara Christabella.
You see what it is? I just go right into it. See, you know, it loosens us up. You know,
I see.
You know, it gets the bugs out. You know.
does.
Yeah. Okay, Barbara, where are you from, Barbara?
Oh, actually somewhere in Brooklyn. I can't tell you exactly because I already have 2 stalkers.
Oh man, me too. We gotta watch out. That's what happens, you know, when you hit the big time, you know.
Aw, you're sweet.
Well, what do you have? Female stalkers or male stalkers?
No comments.
Oh my God. Yeah, I gotta watch out. No comment from me either. Believe me, I got stalkers too. I'm not even famous. I'm not even famous.
Aw. Well, you have your own show, so must mean something.
Yeah. I wish some girls though would stalk me though, like you.
I don't stalk anybody.
You can stalk me anytime.
Oh man.
Stalk me. You can start practice stalking me now. Nah, I'm just kidding with you. But Barbara, you're in the show, Pieces of Ass. You did a beautiful job.
Thank you.
The nurse thing is great.
Thank you. So you got to watch the show tonight?
Absolutely.
Oh, what'd you think?
Absolutely. I thought it was fantastic, and I loved your skit. It was very funny.
What would you like about it?
I liked the whole thing about the nurse thing. Like, if I was to get sick, I would love to have a nurse like you. I'd be like cured in 2 seconds. I'd be like, I feel good. But then I would say, no, wait a second. Maybe I don't feel good because I wouldn't want you to leave.
That's really funny. You're so sweet.
Oh, man. No, I like you. You're a nice person. You have a great personality. I talked with you last time at the club. I slipped a little bit and showed you something on the camera I shouldn't have showed you. But that's what happens sometimes. You got to, you know what I mean? I'm a photographer. I capture things, you know?
You definitely do.
Yeah, but it's all in good taste. I would never print something to hurt somebody, you know what I mean? I always try to help people out. Okay, now that you got started in this, you know, what's next for you? You're doing movies?
Actually, I'm going to be shooting a film hopefully this spring. It's called The Man Who Loved Children, and it's a thriller, and I play a lovable character, a production assistant. So it's like a scary killer movie, but I'm the fun-loving character that hopefully the audience will love.
Now, you've been in other movies before. How'd you get started in acting and movies and stuff?
Actually, I started off modeling a little bit, but I was more interested in acting, and every job I've ever done always led to bigger jobs.
Right.
Even if I had a non-speaking role, it would lead to like 2 or 3 other little speaking roles. It kind of grows and develops. And I guess people are drawn to you and you have a good personality. I've been very lucky and very blessed. And I had my first big break starring in a movie called The Amazing Floydini. It's coming out this spring in theaters everywhere. So you'll see my mug on the big screen. And
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
we're going to have a huge festival in Palm Beach,
Wow.
which I hear is like a really nice festival. So I'm
Kinda like
excited.
music or what
No,
kind?
the film festival in Palm Beach. So I hear it's really great. I don't know. So I feel really lucky. I feel lucky to be part of this show. All the girls are really nice, and we have fun together.
They're really funny, some of the girls. I want to talk to the French girl. I didn't talk to her last
Do you want me to grab the French girl for you?
Yeah, but I'm not finished. There's so much to talk about with you. So when you first started, you started with like TV, didn't you? I heard like you had a little part on The Sopranos, right?
Yes.
Right.
I was Christopher Gumar in the season 5 premiere. And I only had like a line, but it led to some press and some nice things. And then Stuff Magazine shot me because of that and wrote like a little thing, next big thing in Hollywood. And I was like, ooh, if you think
think so. Thank you.
Give me more.
No, but
Yeah.
and I've done other little stuff on the Conan O'Brien show and Law and Order.
He's very tall, Conan, right?
He really is. The first time I met him, I was surprised. He's like almost 7 foot tall, but he's so nice and he's really funny, and he's funny off camera also. It's really cool.
I enjoyed speaking with you. Best of luck to you. And now people could still see you in the play. Now you just started with this.
Yes, I've been in this play the whole month, and hopefully I'll be running as long as the show's running. We'll see. So everyone come see me in Pieces of S.
You are charming. You got a charming smile too. Best of luck. All right, I see you around. Maybe you come out to the clubs in New York. We're going to have a party later. All right. All right. Thank you. One of the new girls. You're a new girl.
New girl. I'm new to the cast, but not new to the New York cast.
Okay.
Yes, I'm Lindsay.
Lindsay, how you doing, Lindsay?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good, and I just get a little giddy when I get around all the girls.
Oh, I get a little giddy when I get around handsome men.
Oh, thank you. I love the compliments. I don't get compliments like that, especially handsome. I don't know. I don't
get
know.
complimented more frequently,
Oh
such
my
as
God,
yourself.
I'm getting to like you a lot.
I wanna get
Oh
married.
my goodness. There you go.
You're getting giddy. You're forgetting your questions.
Well, it's just that, the flirting. I'm not used to the flirting, I'm used to get away from me, leave me alone. What are you looking at? You know what I mean?
not for me.
Not every girl's like that, but, that's usually the attitude these days. But it shouldn't be like that. You should get to know the person before you judge them, right?
Fully agree. I believe you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, which is basically the primary subject matter of our show.
You're a dream girl.
I love you. Can we tell each other we love each other more frequently in this conversation?
Yeah, I could touch you and not get slapped. But I wouldn't touch you in the disrespectful way. You know what I mean? I do.
My heart.
I do.
You touched my soul.
You're wonderful. Okay, you did a great job. You opened it up tonight.
I did, yeah.
Right. Okay. Now, this was the first night you came on the show?
No, actually, the very first night I started was December 8th. When we opened the show, we had our grand opening December 12th.
Right.
So I've been with the show almost 3 months now.
So they rotated it then. You had to wait till your rotation? Because I was here a week or two ago and they had somebody else.
They did have somebody else. I wasn't actually involved in the rotation process. Basically what it was, they had some reality celebrities come in, reality TV stars, and I opted out of the show for that one particular day. So I wasn't there for that.
Okay. That's why I missed you.
Yeah.
But
that's exactly
the thing is, when you first started, I thought it was going to be the same skit, but then it wasn't because you went into your routine.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it. You did very nice. You did a beautiful job. Yeah.
It's sometimes difficult to go first. I mean, I like it, and then I don't like it, and then I get mixed about it. But I've grown to really love it, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else in the show because otherwise there's a lot more expectations when you maybe go after somebody or
It's good because you're going out there you're leading it, so you go out there you took care of it. Now it's okay, I did it. Go ahead, you can go next.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I mean, if people start laughing and they really enjoy the material and they enjoy themselves and they're having fun, then it makes, I think, everybody else loosen up a little bit and makes the audience just feel more comfortable, and we go from there.
Your attitude, if you come off really good, then you're going to put everybody else in a good spirit and the show will go very well, right?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. It is, like I said, quite a bit of a responsibility to set the tone to an energetic level, to get the audience really pumping and really happy and fun and entertained, and I love that position. I love that. It's sort of passing off the torch, so to speak.
Now, you're from New York City? You're born and bred here?
Actually, I was born in Massachusetts, so I'm a little bit outside of Boston.
You're a little bit country.
Yeah, a little bit of country, but I live in Los Angeles right now.
All right.
So.
But now you have to stay over here, right, when you play?
For the play, yeah. But I'm not unfamiliar with New York. As you might have heard in my piece, I went to NYU, so I lived in New York for about 5 years, 4 or 5 years.
You know the town. You got the town down pat. You know the streets. She knows the streets.
Yeah, I'm not too unfamiliar with it. Yeah, but I'm not a street girl. Come on, I'm a little miss, walk around. I find all the good shops on Fifth Ave,
I can't go on Fifth Avenue yet. I got to get my credit card again.
Yeah, exactly. I've maxed mine out. Thank you, New York City.
I'm looking for credit. Anybody got?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't pass that on to you either. Good credit, that is.
Okay, now you got started in acting and modeling. That's how you got started in the business?
Not modeling, actually, just acting. I've been acting since I was about 8, just going through different productions, local productions, regional, school productions, and then on to NYU.
Right.
I have.
You in NYU? What'd you do in NYU? Like,
I worked on a lot of small budgeted independent films and a lot of theater productions, and earned my degree in drama, my bachelor's degree in drama. Went on to London, England, worked on a play there and a feature film, and then to Los Angeles about 4 years ago.
that's how you do. You start off, you know what I mean? Little piece, do this, the little steps. You know what I mean?
Sure, it's absolutely you have to climb the ladder. You know, one step at a time.
Right.
Little steps to get to the big part. You know.
You did good now. Now you're doing like this is Broadway. You know what I mean?
I mean, we're technically off Broadway, but we're on Broadway. So
The show is Broadway. You did a beautiful job. I'm very proud of you, and best of luck to you out there.
Thank you.
And, I'll see you in the future. Hopefully, bigger and better things.
When we get married.
When we get married.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Take care.
Oh, you're a beautiful girl. You got to be cultured over here, because she's the French lady in the show.
Yes, I do a French take on women's sexuality and femininity, and what that means internationally is a rather abstruse question, I would say, but probably one for a later time.
Well, you did a wonderful job. Where are you from?
I was born in Arizona, but I actually grew up in Europe, so it's kind of complicated.
Yeah. So that's where you learned all the French, right?
I learned French and Spanish, a little Italian.
You learned the oui.
I did. I learned, yes, the oui and the non, and the maybe.
I love your skit. What'd you get involved with first? Did you learn, get into acting or modeling? How'd you get into what you're doing right now?
I actually started off modeling in London and Paris, and I went to university in Paris, and I actually started producing theater there. There wasn't much English-speaking theater going on, so I produced my own, and it was just one of the best.
You taught them?
Well, I kind of made things happen there at my university, and it was one of the most amazing experiences. And then I moved to New York, and I studied in New York, was brought to LA, and it's been a few years, but been acting ever since, so it's been amazing.
Wow. Okay, so now you're over here in the big time, New York City.
New York City. It's an amazing and fun city to be in. It's so stimulating. And this is a great theater.
All right. So what do you look for yourself in the future?
I love theater. Film is kind of what started the spark in the first place. So different, films, serious, comedic, but really, I like things with a little bit of imagination that create a world and ambiance, but really, amazing stories.
Okay. What's next for you? You gonna look at anything else to look forward to in the next movie?
Yes, I actually have a wonderful film called The Trouble with Frank. It's a National Lampoon movie, and that's coming out in about a month or two. So that's going to be really exciting to look forward to.
Okay, well, you did a wonderful job. It's nice speaking to you. Best of luck to you. I know everything ain't gonna be perfect, because we're not perfect people, and we're not living in a perfect world.
Good. Well, I think you're doing a pretty great job.
Thank you very much. And you did a wonderful job yourself, too. Best of luck to you. Thank you.